Hi guys, this is Phantom Vortex 823 here, and I am bringing you with another Warframe video. Now this one is special in particular because it is talking about getting all Warframes in-game. Now, there has been a lot of changes going on. For the next 2 days, the Void Trader will be in the Vesper Relay on Venus, so be sure to check him out. I bought the chest plate. It looks pretty cool, gotta admit. And I'm saving up for the last 2 mods. I want one in particular. But it's best to have 2, you know? Anyway, one update 16.7.2 is out. And it is that time where Ash Prime and Carrier Prime has been released. And from what I've seen, it looks so awesome. And I want. And people have already found it, so be sure to trade or something for it. And anyway, let's get into the Warframe, shall we? I hate him. Who doesn't, you know? Anyway, there are 6 Warframes that you cannot get from a boss, and I'm gonna name them. So the first 3 are in the Tenno Lab, which the Tenno Lab is basically a dojo. And go to a dojo if you have it, and go to the Tenno Lab, and you should be able to see there are 3 Warframes, and those are going to be Volt, Banshee, and Zephyr. And just buy those, and you can build it easily. Now, the other 3 are going to be in quests, and those are what I call the unique ones. But here are the 3 quests. So the first one is Hidden Messages. You're going to need 5 Orokin ciphers, 4 Oxium, and 1 Argon Crystal. Now, the Orokin ciphers are going to be kind of challenging to get, but what you need is an Orokin Derelict anything. And I recommend the Exterminate because just kill everyone and then go to the vault. But when you think of vault, there's going to be a key, of course. Now, that particular key is going to be under gear, and there will be 4 of them that have a negative effect. Okay? And now, the Bleeding Dragon key reduces your health. The Extinguished Dragon Key reduces your damage output. The Decaying Dragon Key will decrease your shields. And the Hobble Dragon Key will decrease your speed. And when I mean by decrease, I mean it's decreased by 75%. And I recommend going with this with a full squad. Because, I mean, it's a 25% chance that you will have the key. And if it's 4 people and 1 key each, you're going to get it guaranteed. But be warned, the vault will disappear after a few minutes, so you may want to be quick, but don't rush. So yeah, that's how you get a Mirage. Now, time for Mesa, which is another unique Warframe. So, Mesa, you're going to want to beat Patient Zero. To build it, you're going to need 1,200 nanospores, 200 plastids, and 1 neuroid. That should be pretty easy to get. And there are 2 parts to this mission. The second part I'm working on, so I'm not sure if you'll get the blueprint parts for it or not, but I guarantee it because that's what people have been telling me. Now it's time for the Limbo Theorem. Note, you need to be Mastery Rank 2 to buy, and Mastery Rank 2 and finish the Arcwing quest, because you need an Arcwing. It even says at the top, the Limbo Theorem quest cannot be completed without an Arcwing. So the first part of the mission is excavation. Excavate a Limbo, let's say, systems. Okay, you're going to need to go out and intercept, I don't know what the message is, but you're just needing to collect proof fragments. And then you can build it. And basically that's how you get it. I'm working on it. I would love some help. Another thing you may want is the Elytran Arcwing, because it is a pain to get. I'm thinking about you shutting up, so be quiet. Anyway, get the Elytran Arcwing. To get it, you're going to want to do an interception on Uranus. And it's not that hard, actually. Well, it's actually very hard. I've never done it before because I don't have it unlocked. But here it is. Do that, and every 4th round, I believe, you'll get a part for it. So I recommend doing 4 rounds, exit, another 4 rounds, then exit, because it's just going to pile on you really quickly. Okay, now anyway, back to all the other Warframes. First one, we're going to be talking about Ash. Now, Ash can only be obtained through the Uranus boss, which is Tile Regor. Now, Tile Regor will be located on the Titania sector, which, he's not that hard to beat, but he does have a few Tenno powers, like Slash Dash from Excalibur, and Radial Blind from Excalibur again, and I think he also had Volt's Shock ability. He has 4 of them, but I can't recall 2 of them exactly. Okay, now we're going to be talking about Chroma, and Chroma is only obtainable if you're Mastery Rank 5 or higher. So, what you're going to want to do is go to a Vesper Relay and go to the Sanctuary. And Vesper Relays are located on Pluto, on the Orca sector, on Europa for the Leon's Relay, and then there is Venus, which is Vesper Relay. So there are 3 relays that you can obtain Chroma from, and you're going to need to, once you get it, you'll accept the quest and you'll have it. And right now I will show you what it is like. Where is it? Here it is. It's going to be labeled The New Strange. So it is going to be a long process, and when it means by defeat Chroma, Ortis comes in and says, or you can scan him, and it doesn't make any sense, but it is a lot of things, and it is pretty hard. I barely did it. I spent $10 on platinum to refill my lives, and unbelievably hard. But I completed it, so that's the important part. Next one we'll be talking about is Ember, which can be obtained by beating the Saturn boss, which is not him. It's the other guy. What was his name? General Sergeant Rock. That's him. And that's how you can obtain Ember, which I have built. I can't claim it. I can't claim anything quite yet. I have a lot of Warframes building and stuff. Anyway, now it's time for Frost, what I call the hardest. So what you're gonna want is to beat Lieutenant Leek Krill, which, if I remember, it is a series boss. Yes, so beat him and live. You will be rewarded with a Frost part. And I'm not building him quite yet. No one's man enough to help me, not even level 10 people. Anyway, now it is time to go to Hydroid, which is the Earth boss, which is Vayhek Terraframe, or Counselor Vayhek. Butthead, I hate it. I was really close to beating him that one time. My internet dropped out, lost everything. I was so pissed off about that, but that's not the point. He's not that hard to beat. I suggest having a Paris Prime and make sure it does critical hits. There will be a link in the description about how to get it maxed out. And that should save your skin. Anyway, now it is time for the Loki, which is my favorite Warframe. Beat the Neptune boss, which is the Hyena pack. Each one, there are 3 different ones, and each one has a different aurora. There is the TH, which is the fire one, PH, which I believe is the electric one, and then there's another one which has an ice aurora, but it's really slow. If I were you, I recommend taking out the fire, ice, then the electric. That's how I've always done it, and I've gotten my Loki. Now, it is time for Mag, which is the easiest one to obtain besides Valkyr. And to do that, beat the Mars boss, which is the Sergeant. He's unbelievably weak. One time I stealth killed him, as in I was able to get him by surprise. It took forever to do, but it didn't even kill him. Even though I sliced open his neck and it was blech. Didn't kill him, so I call him Iron the Neck for a reason. Anyway, now we're going to be talking about Necros. Now, Necros is extremely hard. what you're going to want is a direct mission, and you're going to want to do the Assassinate, which is the Lephantis. I have not beaten this boss, but from what I've seen, it is total agony. Bring a squad and don't bring a key. Do not bring a key because think about it. You come there with the extinguished key, you die the second you get there. I mean that, and I've never faced him. So that's how you get Necros. Anyway, now it is time for Nova, my favorite boss, as you could say. And to do that, you're going to want to beat the Europa boss, the Raptor. And this is how you can obtain Nova. I'm still trying to get the systems. If any of you guys want to help me out, I'd love that. It took me forever. I have ammo restores, shield restores, and it's not working. Not at all. I'm not sure if there's a certain time you need to kill him in order to be rewarded, because that makes the most logical sense. But anyway, now it is time for Nyx. And Nyx is a mind control warframe, which can only be obtained by beating Freud. And it's the infested boss. He's pretty challenging. Like I said, bring ammo restores and energy restores. Those are the only ones you really need. Because energy, like if you use Rhino Stomp, it will slow him down for 5 seconds, but then he'll move pretty quickly. So have energy and ammo restores. So those are, like I said, it's lifesavers and stuff. And that's how you will be rewarded Nyx. Now, time for Oberon. Now, Oberon is another unique warframe because it can only be obtained by Emixis units. And what I mean by that is if there's those guys that have a glow on them, so those are the guys I'm talking about. There is a chance where you will be rewarded a Oberon system. Actually, let me show you right now. I've scanned one completely. Let's see where he is. Look, this is a prod crewman Emixis. So, under drops, Oberon chassis, helmet, and systems. So, these are the guys you are looking for, okay? Anyway, so that's how you get Oberon. Now it is time for Rhino, my hardest boss. In order to do that, you're going to want to beat the Venus boss under the Fossa sector, which is the Jackal. I recommend bringing a few Rhinos with you, and only one Excalibur. That's my toughest squad yet. And hit his right leg, then shoot for the body. So that's pretty hard. Now, time for Saren. Saren can only be obtained by Sheila. And as, again, the infestation is here. But anyway, just come over to Sedna and beat the Muro sector, and you'll be rewarded a Saren blueprint, or part, I should say. Anyway, now it's time for Trinity, which is a hard duo, I should say, because the duo is Lieutenant Leech, Krill, and Captain Vor. Yeah, pretty shocking. So just beat them, and you'll be rewarded a Trinity. Now be careful. I recommend killing Vor first, then go after Krill, because you have to shoot a wire in his backpack, and it'll malfunction his shield, which will make it easily to destroy. Once that's gone, oh my god.
Is that a pun?
Wasn't that funny? Oh my god. Finally. Now, anyway, like I was saying, one hit from anything, even if it's the Lotto, it'll do a large amount of damage on him. Now, time for Valkyr, which is the Jupiter boss, Alad V. Now, in order to kill them, or him, he has the Zanuka project, which most of you are familiar with. So, what you're going to want to do is kill the Zanuka. Well, actually, kill Alad V and he'll go down and start bleeding out like a Tenno does. The Zanuka will rush to him and give him half of his life, which will deplete his shield and health greatly. Then attack the Zanuka, but then Alad V will have half health. So it's kind of hard to explain, but just either kill Zanuka or kill Alad V, then go for Zanuka, because it is kind of hard to get. Anyway, now we are going for Vauban. Now, Vauban is a pretty rare alert. So, any alert, sometimes it'll have like Vauban chassis, for an example. Beat it, you'll be rewarded the blueprint. I've not completed him yet, because it's been about 3-4 months, and they haven't done one since about a week ago. Okay, so those are all the Warframes that are in the game, and all the bosses were named. Wait, except for a few. So there is Pluto, and there's the Hades sector, which beat this Embolus. You'll be rewarded with Excalibur. I'm not sure why that's not in my notes, but let me double check. Yeah, I think that's all the Warframes in the game. So like I said, come over here, go under Warframe Blueprints, and buy the blueprint that you want. And so just follow this guide, and you will be rewarded. But now let's talk about the hunters. So the hunters, there are 3 of them, and I will show you them. Okay, so there are 3 different hunters. So there's the Stalker, which you can be obtained by killing a certain boss. I'm so sorry for the glare. It's my Paris Prime. So it's not gameplay, it's the Paris Prime. It blinds you even in-game. So there's the Stalker, the Grootstang 3, and Zanuka. Now, the Stalker, kill a boss that you haven't killed in a while, and if you get the last hit in a squad, you will be rewarded with a message from him by the Stalker, and that will be called, it'll be say like Alad V, for example, and then it'll say your actions have consequences. 3 to 4 games, about in the 3 to 4 minute mark, he will spawn and go after a certain Tenno. That's your chance to kill him. But there are attack patterns. It's pretty hard to explain the attack pattern. But anyway, now it's time for the Grootstang 3 and Zanuka. Now these two have a weird thing. So if there's a Corpus Siege or an invasion against Corpus and Grineer, so let's say you choose the Grineer side, okay? And you finish it and you get rewarded. You'll get a message that'll say from Alad V, and it'll say, "Oh, thank you for volunteering in the Zanuka project. You will be treated shortly." That is a sign that the Zanuka will come for you. And what I mean by that is anytime you do a Corpus mission, 3 to 4 games in, you have a chance, it's a 0.5 chance that the Zanuka hunter will spawn. I have not fought him or met him yet, because I'm kind of busy trying to rank up my gear. But I don't guarantee he will come, but it's kind of a long process. Then there's the Grootstang 3. Same thing with if you choose the Corpus side. I personally love the Corpus, because who doesn't? I mean, their language that they speak, the Moas walking, and the noises they make is just hilarious. But the Grineer, they're just hunchbacked and old. Then just beat a Corpus mission 5 times during a Corpus siege or invasion, like I stated, and you'll get a message from Tile Regor, I believe, and it will say something about how you will be hunted. Now, if you do any Grineer mission, they have a chance to spawn, and the Lotus will call in and say you are being hunted by Static. Get out of there. Abort the mission. And then those guys will teleport, and there are 3 kinds. There's one guy with, actually I scanned them before I killed them. Wrong side. Sorry if it's taking a little much of your time. It's kind of hard, because when you scan, you gotta agree with me. I mean, come on. Okay, so this is one of them, the Shiktal, I think. Okay, so this is him. His name is Shiktal, and this is what he looks like. And you can see there's me, I think. And he's a member of the Sting 3. So he's only one of them. Now, for the other two, I still need to find because it is hard to look for them. They just basically have a giant infected eye. So wordy. Either that or I did not scan them. Because I know I did, but then I died fighting, and I know that it saves. Oh wait, here's another guy, and this is Vim Tabuk. This guy you may see on the thing, like the screen starter, and he is one of them. And now there's another one that does have, it has a shield, like a shield lancer, but I can't tell where it is, you know, but anyway, so that's the Sting 3, and kill them, you have a chance on getting neuroids, and something called the, I know it's in here somewhere, the Brock. So, I'm not in the mood to get it. Anyway, those are all the enemies and warframes in the game and stuff. So hopefully you guys liked this video, and I'm coming up with a new one pretty soon. Sorry for no update or anything. I'm trying to do the best I can to make these videos perfect for you. But those are all the warframes you can get in-game. Like I said, follow the tutorial, and I guarantee that you will get all of them and stuff. So hopefully you guys like this video, and I will surely see you in the next one. Goodbye.